Yo, what is up, Team DDP Yoga.com? Bang! It is me, it is Michael D, and it is that time of year again. We got the Christmas rung presents around the bottom, and it is the most wonderful time of the year for a little diamond cutter. Bang! Yes! What's going on, guys? It is Michael D. Mullins here for TeamDDPYoga.com. It is the Christmas edition of my DDP Yoga video blog. Gonna talk a little quiet here because my girl Katie's asleep in the other room, so I gotta try to keep it down just a little bit so I don't get in trouble. But as we know, it is the most wonderful time of the year. I'm not a religious man, but I love Christmas. I just love the holiday themes. I love the lights. I love the decorations. I love, you know, Santa Claus, and all that fun stuff. I'm like DDP Yoga. I'm like Diamond Dallas Page. He's a big Christmas fanatic himself. I love the holiday season. But the holiday season isn't easy for someone who is like me, who is a recovering food addict. I love food, good food. And not like good food like a great salad. I love a great salad, and I'm really learning to do that. But I love that comfort food, that, you know, that pile of casserole that's on your aunt's table at the Christmas party or your parents' house where they've got the ham and the potatoes and all that stuff. And the problem with the holiday season is every single weekend there is some kind of holiday function during the holidays. So what it comes down to, there's nothing more to it than just willpower. I've had so many functions. We've had 2 parties at our houses in the past 2 weeks, and we got another one this week. And the number one thing is, it just comes down to willpower. It really does. And it's not how bad you want it, because you could want it bad and you could have a weak moment. But it's just gritting your teeth and just not grabbing that pile of brownies or cookies or snacks or cakes or whatever. It's just doing the right thing, you know? You can have fun at these parties without going nuts. And I found making gluten-free alternatives have helped me quite a bit. We had a party at our house the other day, and we made this awesome tortilla soup, which is all gluten-free. And I was able to have it. So if you're having trouble in the holiday season, I mean, some people fall, you know? Some people are going to have a screwed up holiday. Some people are going to just write off the whole month of December, and it's going to be a tough month for you guys. But if you can get through it, I'm doing pretty well so far. I'm excited about how far I've come and how I'm handling this holiday season, because if it was last holiday season, by now I would have been knee-deep in a pile of baked goods right about now. But it really doesn't come down to much. You could be all the preparedness of the world. You could have all the right options in front of you, but it just comes down to willpower. Sometimes you just gotta grit your teeth and walk by those baked goods or walk by that casserole and make a positive choice. The number one thing I recommend for you, which is working for me, is definitely have those alternatives available. Have the gluten-free alternatives available. Have the veggies and the fruit available. That's going to help you get through it, because if, you know, a lot of people want to see you fail. If they see you not eating the brownies or not eating the cookies, and they know you're trying to lose weight, as much as they love you, they're going to push that towards you. And if you're sitting there munching on vegetables, they're not going to say anything, because they're going to see you eating. It's just a little helpful tip from me. If you're munching on something healthy, they're going to see things going in your mouth. They're going to see you eating things, and they're probably going to leave you alone. So I hope you guys have a great holiday season. And another thing, if you do have a hard time in the holidays, if you do have a tough time getting through and you screw up a few times or you fall off, well, we still got DDP Yoga. Get down on the mat. Just because you've fallen off on your eating and in your eating choices doesn't mean you have to fall off completely, because that DDP Yoga could save you on the scale or wherever you want to be in your life. That DDP Yoga could be your saving grace. Because, you know, you may not have made up for it on your dietary aspects of the program, but you could make up for it in the workout. So don't let go. Don't count out the whole month of December, because you're only going to regret it in January. Just keep moving forward. The holidays are tough. You got to love them. They're kind of like a necessary evil. They're awesome, But you know, they're so hard because if you're on that program and you're trying to lose weight and you have goals in mind and you're really trying to keep this thing moving forward, it's kind of hard to stay on track when everything around you is just gluttonous and just ridiculously bad for you, and obesity is the road you're looking down if you indulge in all this stuff. So definitely stay on the right path. And the big thing I want to stress to you, I said this to Russ the other day, the Tuba Geek, on Facebook, because he's going to be trying to do the whole gluten-free of the whole month of December. If you fall off, if you have a bad meal, okay, it's a bad meal. It's done with. Erase the slate. It's not a bad day. It's not a bad week. It's not a bad month, because that's when it starts to like really just go off the tracks. If you go off your diet, or I know it's not a diet, lifestyle choice. If you go off on your eating and you have a bad meal, it's done. It's done. Start fresh. It's done. You don't carry it over. It's not like, oh, it's not, I had a bad meal, I might as well have a bad day. Because if you have a bad day, I'll get back on next week. And then next week doesn't go well. It's a bad month. That's where it all goes downhill. You have a bad day with your eating wise, it's done after the meal or after the snack. It doesn't need to continue. That's the big thing. Like Arthur said, it's not how many times you fall down, it's how many times you get back up. If you fall off the wagon, if you fall down, get the hell back up. No one's going to keep you there. It's you. You have to pull yourself up. So, it's never over until you admit it's over. So don't admit it's over. Just keep moving forward. Happy holidays, everybody. I love you guys. I don't know if I'll do another blog before the holidays are over, but I just want to say thank you for all your support, and I don't know anything more than you do. I'm just letting you know it works for me, so I don't want to sound pretentious or like I'm a know-it-all or anything. I'm just sharing with you what I've been doing, and I've been doing successfully. I'm not losing as fast as I want to lose, but I am losing consistently, which is what I want to be doing. You know, every week it's going down, and that's all that matters. So I'm chipping away at it. I've got goals in mind. I've got dreams, and I've got aspirations, and I'm gonna hit them, and I'm gonna nail them, and I'm gonna do them, and it's all thanks to Mr. Diamond Dallas Page, Arthur Borman, Dave Orth gets a huge shout out. I talk to Dave all the time, and he gives me all kinds of you know, momentum and motivation and all that fun stuff. So I love you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy holidays. Here, got a present for you. See ya. Ho, ho, ho. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang.